Okay, so I was thinking about doing a case in only Power Query. It's the Dach case, and my Excel is still in German, but it doesn't matter as Power Query's M language is always in English. I already prepared at least some stuff, so I imported all of the things I wanted, and I thought it's quite easy if I just load all the levels and then I just do yeah, equals the level here. For now the level is still this, so level 1 is the input for level 1, but I'm going to try to solve it in Power Query so that my result will afterwards change, so this should then hopefully answer it. So as I can't remember always the question, I will open it on the second screen. Power Query is Alt F12, level 1. Okay, so we want to. Okay, so now I have. Okay, seems reasonable. So let's just go. Like, I'm trying to solve it a lot with writing. Like, of course I could just join it and then I'm pretty much done. But I want to do it a little bit different. So for me, let's just say table transform columns. Like, I'm trying to get better at Power Query. That's why I'm doing it. So with this, you have to give it a list of a list. Nah, it's stupid. Probably easier to table add column. Table add column. Table is this. New column name is solution or something. I don't know. And each meals is the table I want, and I want to look up. I have no idea how the column is called. Meal, where meal equals column 1. That should return a record exactly. And now I can, well, technically you can do something like if you want to get a certain value, you can use a record column. So I would always get fat, but that doesn't work and I can't do column 2 here. So what I can do instead is if I have a record, I can take record field. So record field, and now when I'm inside here, record field, the field is now column 2. And that should close record field, close the table at column. Now we're good. I can, let's make it proper, should be in 64. Whoops. Nice, and now I can remove other columns. Table select columns, looks good. Let's try. Yeah. Second task is over here. So similar to what I would be doing if I would solve it in normal Excel, I would yeah, probably extend this table. So now we are supposed to get how many calories it has for the given amount. So in our table we have a certain amount with fat, protein, carbohydrates, but for a different amount we now want to calculate the calories, and calories depend on the amount of fat, protein, and carbohydrates. So 1 gram of fat has around 9 kilocalories per gram, and the other both have 4. So now we could just make a, well, I would just add a column here. Well, nope, not like that. I want to make it like this. So table at, I just want to get better at M. That's why I'm writing it like this. So now it would be calories. Yeah, I think it's just fine if I just call it calories. And now each, if I just do each underscore, I get a record, right? So now I know in the record I have all the columns, but what I want is I want to get the calories. Maybe let's make calories per gram. So now I can say each fat times 9 plus protein times 4 plus carbohydrates times 4 should be okay. Those are the calories for this amount of, yeah, for this amount. There's no off, divided by amount. That should be my calories per gram, again, I can now type in this type number, I guess. Oh, yes, looks good. And now in level 2, I can add a column again with my lookup. So let's just do table add column to this solution. I still prefer here to use my lookup. I don't need to use a join. Also, I still don't know how to join just with M. I have not remembered that yet. But that would be it, and now I want the calories. I forgot how I named the column, so calories per gram, okay. Calories per gram, and whoops, so meals, oh, here, of course outside of the result. Solution meals, meal column 1, yes, what? Oh, I forgot the each, yes, that of course explains it. Okay, now we are there, and I want to multiply all of that by column 2. And again, remove other columns. Oh, maybe I think I am supposed to round up. So let's just say round up. There we go. Okay, round up. And of course, I don't have to do it, but now it's an integer, so I can say int64 type. Okay, so if we again close and load, let's hope. Okay, it looks good. So for now, quite easy, but I'm just not fast enough. Okay, so for level 3, we now have to sort. Okay, that looks reasonable. So, wait, I haven't shown the task, have I? Yes. So we are supposed to sort, yeah, for 2 levels. So either we sort, or first we sort by calorie density, I guess, and afterwards alphabetically if that's the same. So we can just do that here. So I would just say like that and like that. So table sort, okay. And pretty much that should be it, I guess. So let's go to level 3. Now we can actually go and table transform. Transform columns. I want to transform column 1. Each underscore, nothing will change. But now I can say I want I will just say that int equals underscore, and now I want meals, meal, I guess, and then int. Let's see how that works. Meals. Let's just do int for now. Why was there? Ah, okay, stupid. I again forgot to make my, okay, so inside a record I named something, I give it a value, then I again name it. So in the let I have let in, right? So if you go to the advanced editor, you always have a let and an in. But you don't need that for a record. You just pretty much do that, and afterwards with a record I go behind. So let's do sol for solution. So int. Now I have to close this. Now I should get a record, yeah. And I get an error because it's negative number. I get an error for everything because, of course, I now made it the wrong, whoops, the wrong, nice, better probably. Yeah, negative doesn't work, positive does work, okay. And I know already that I only want the meal column. So now it should be toast, yes, that looks fine, but index is, so 5 is the 5th, but if I, like for the example, I know that for the 5th is Tomatensuppe pur, and power query is 0 based, so meaning if I have 5 as an index now I get cappuccino Vollmilch, for the example, which is not right, so I need to do -1. And here I also need to do something different. So I need to do, if it's negative, I have to do the table rows -1. So if is less than 0, then row count, table row count, yields minus this, else this. And now let's see if that works. Okay, still not. So I get 305. It was a negative amount. Why is it now an error? If table row count, alt is -1. Ah, not minus. Ah, got it. Okay, let's see. And now I only want from that record. So let's see. That took longer than I expected it. Okay, but it is fine. What is the next task? Okay, I have calories, but I only absorb a certain amount. Okay, so again up for meals. Now this is calories per gram. Now I can probably also do calories per gram absorbed. I have those three amounts minus 3% less for fat, for protein, and for carbohydrates. Okay, meaning I can add another column. Let's just, I want to do it like that, it doesn't matter. Table, add column. Calories absorbed or something. And now we do each, it's the same formula as before, so I can do, yeah, technically it should be the same, right? Fat times 9. Whoops, fat times 9. But also times 1 minus 0, but minus 3%, so 0.97 plus protein times 4 times 0.75. And for the last one I actually have to check because I didn't remember. 8, so 92, okay. Plus carbohydrates times 4 times 2. I'm not sure if that is right. Yes, probably looks okay, divided by amount, of course. Okay. Okay, so that looks reasonable. It's a little bit less. So let's see. I want to add a column. Table, add column. Solution. Each meals. No. Meal equals column 1. So I have it here. Now I want the absorbed calories, I think. Calories absorbed. I forgot, I can't remember names like that. It's just impossible for me. Okay, and then we multiply that by column 2. And I think it's again round up, so number round up. Okay. And then table, select columns. Whoops. I want solution, and I forgot to change the type here probably. Yes, so again it's N64. I think probably other ints would also be fine, but I think that's a That's a standard, so let's check if we're good. Nice. We're recording for 50 minutes and already 4 levels. That's okay, I guess. So now, next level. If you want to absorb exactly X calories in a meal, how much of it do you need to eat? The calculation is the same as level 4. Okay. Um, level 4, so we already know that, oops, here, for one meal we know our calories. So first things first, we need again the calories. So table add, column, whoops, again, let's just say solution. Let's do it in one shot. Well, not directly in one shot, but okay. Each meals. I'm getting used to this convention of how to do a lookup. I'm happy with that. Okay, of course, I forgot to bracket. Nice. So here we go. Now I have my calories absorbed. That's the only thing I should need. So calories absorbed. And now I want to know how much I have to eat. So if that's calories per gram, and I have here an amount, I think it just let's see, and then we round up. I keep forgetting to do the column type, but it's fine in 64. It's, it, or well, solution, and then table, select columns. Ah, okay, so one too many brackets there, I assume. No. Yes, okay, so let's see if that worked. Or if I made it the wrong. Okay, so right way around. Okay, now a little bit more. Level 6. So I don't think I need that. Now we have to also take the wake up time and the activity with it. So now we have some more information we need. But that should be also doable. Let's see. So we need level 6 data. And let's just add some columns, I guess. So let's maybe get like that table, or maybe even better, let's go into the advanced editor. So table, add column, solution, and I want each underscore, so let's see if that for now works. Yes, and now I just have to get all the data I need. So for the wake up time, I'm pretty sure you can filter, but I'm not completely certain on how I want to do it. So instead of using record, let's use let and in. It is pretty much the same. I learned that it's just syntax sugar, so it shouldn't matter. I just want to get more comfortable with both. So I would say if we have our data here, let's first get, well, our calories absorbed, I think it's what we need. Yeah. So absorbed equals meals, no, meals, meal, what am I doing? Equals column 1. So that would be fine in, oops, in apps. If we do it like that, that is the whole record. Of course, makes sense. Yes, and I need only the absorbed columns. So I think we are good to go if we do, why is that not aligned? Okay. Let's absorb, calories absorbed. I still had it in copy, let's see. Nice, good. I also need the, let's say, activity or active, well, maybe I should first do something different. In activity, we have calories and duration, meaning if I do mindfulness exercise activity for 13 minutes, I burn 21 calories. So let's add, let's just do it like here, like this. So also need to get better with the user interface. So if I divide, now I don't want to call it division, I want to have it cal per min or something. Now I divided the calories by the duration, so that gives me cal per min. Now in my level 6 I can hopefully now get my activity. And the table is called activity. I just assume that it's also activity. Column equals column 4, but I'm not sure if that is right. Yeah, standing looks good. I only need the cal per min with a large K and a large M, so that looks good. Now the part where I'm a bit more struggling, probably because I don't know. I want to, well, technically I can just filter where this is smaller and then take the last one for this. Technically that should not be as difficult as I was expecting. Okay, let's just say for factor or something. Select row. Table. Select. Table select rows. Now we are at table timing. Each, I'm not sure, I probably can't use each. Because of context, if I have this each, which one should it be? So I'm just doing X, and X, the first is probably, I can't remember column names, it's so insane. Wake time and factor, wake time and factor. Okay, so where X wake time is less or equal to, now I think it's column 2. It's column 3, right? Column 3. Let's see. I want to return the whole table. Let's go. Table, yes. And now it's okay. Wake time is here already quite large. So let's see. It looks good. If 1200 is the last one here, the next one would be. Oh no, it's not, because of course I only see the preview. Let's take one with smaller time. Yeah, it seems to work. Now I can take the last value of the factor column. So this is okay. And now I can pretty much, there are probably a lot of ways, but for me now I can just take the factor column, and now it's listed last, probably. List last, yeah. List last. Let's see. Perfect. That looks good. So now I can calc, whoops. Calc, what do I want to do? So I have the activity which gets weaker with the factor, so I have act times fac. And I have my calories absorbed, but I have not yet multiplied with the quantity, so I should do that. Quantity is column 2 times, I don't think I need brackets here. And now I have the calories, and if I divide abs with that, and I return that, but I also need to round up. Let's see. Number round up. Round up, and each. Now only thing missing is the type int, hopefully. If that works, I would be quite happy. Where's my confirmation? Okay, so remove others, and let's see. Whee, that worked. Nice. Okay. Last one is similar, I think, but now we the factor changes. I'm not sure how to do that, but I have an idea. Like if you have an, well, you can just generate a list of all the minutes starting from the wake up time, and then you can accumulate over it, but I have no idea how to do that properly. So I think I will actually just copy a lot of it, because this is all the same, I guess. So let's see if that works. Oh, okay, minutes definiert. Of course, I need a comma, and here I need this, and I don't want to remove others yet. I want to see my result for now. Let's see. Okay, so this is the same as before, which is of course not right. Now I have my activity and I have my timing. I have my timing. So now what I want to do is activity is fine, but I need the factor more times. Table select rows. Hmm. Not sure if that is a good solution, but let's see if that works. So I would say minutes or something. Minute, whatever, equals list generate. Initial should be column 3, I guess, the wake time. Um, then let's just say 10,000 or something. I have no idea how much that needs. And next function is again x plus 1. Let's see, now I need a comma here. And let's see if minute works. Of course not. Oh, okay. Okay, of course, yes. Um, Everything of that needs to be a function, so I can't just do it like that. I have to do something like that. Probably. Yes. Error. uh, what? But what? Now I'm here. I'm generating a list starting with a value. Oh, x plus 1. And not underscore. So yeah, underscore is a shorthand if you use each, but you can't of course use underscore always. That was still wrong. Okay, let's just go here so that I can actually read what it says. 0 arguments, 1. Oh, so I'm missing something, but what? So I have list generate. I have 1, 2, 3 arguments, right? And there is, I don't care about the selector. What am I doing wrong? List generate x x. I'm pretty sure that should work with the starter at least. So minute. What is the issue? Column 3. That is my starting value. If x is less than 1000, I want to continue with x plus 1. Isn't that right? Let's go. Oops. Let's go and try here. Let's generate x, say 1000, x, yeah, x less than 2000, and then x plus 1. Okay, so I'm using the function wrong. So let's Google list generate Power Query. Technically I can also just do something like that. Okay, so I can't, no, it's the same what I'm doing. X. That looks the same to me. Ah, but it's an empty because I don't have an argument. I get it, I think. I think it's because I'm doing X here, but it's not an argument. Yes, apparently it is. Okay, so that was complicated, but for me a learning, which is nice. That's why I'm doing this. So list generate, the first function is without parameter, without anything you enter. It's just a starting value still as a function though. Okay, makes sense. Okay, and now list last from list.transform, I guess. I think now I can list transform this list. So let's see, list transform. Minute. Let's say y. Last timing. X column 3, no. Just y, I think. So we close the bracket. Oh, that is slow, but it seems to work. Okay. Okay, how would I make it faster? Probably by... Okay, so when I'm clicking here, okay, it's not super slow, but I'm not sure how fast it is. But technically what I should be able to do is I could buffer this. So table.buffer just saves it pretty much in a little different way. I think it's in memory, so let's just check what it says. Um, yeah, in the work memory. Okay, so that might make it a little bit faster. So now it's buffered, now I have it. And what I now do is I'm not sure if I can multiply that. I can't, yeah. Cannot, yes, I can't, okay. Makes sense, so again, let's say fuck is this and then act. I can probably just say act with that as well. So act times this. Now I can say fuck. Let's see. So if I'm right now, I have my factor. I have the calories I actually burn from the activity, so it's already adjusted. And now I have to go through the list and add it up. So, and I will have to check when it's larger than. So it's a running total. I'm pretty sure. How do I do a running total? Probably list.accumulate or not. Or it's. I could probably also do list.transform. I don't know. So let's see. List.transform. Can I do that? No, I can't because I don't know the previous value. Let's see if list.accumulate work. List.accumulate. I think list is fac. Seed is what? 0 probably. Accumulator is... Oh god, I don't know. I think now I need an actual function with 2 arguments. But how do I do that? X and Y maybe? X plus Y or something? Let's just see how that looks. I literally have no idea. So, oh, function number doesn't work. Okay, so I have my list. Here it's not as a function then. Okay, so because I gave it as a function, I got an error. Oh, that is slow. And it just gives me the actual total result. How do I make it different now? I could say... I could make step equals 0 and I don't know, step equals 0 and counts or something. Counts equals 0. And now I can say if no I could just add it. I can always just add two cals, so I can say x is probably the accumulator, right? So I could say step equals x step. Wait, what? Can I do that? Step plus 1. Can I do that? And I don't know if I can do that. And cals equals x cals plus y. I don't know though. Ah, okay, of course not another one. Oh god, I have no idea. This is difficult for me now, so that's why I'm doing it. Oof. Oh, it seems to work. Okay. Okay. So what? That works, but um, can I turn that into a list? Can I turn that into a list? I'm not sure. It might be possible. Let's see if I turn this into a list. Oh, shit. Ah. So now I have an arrow. Yes. But of course, if that's a list. No, that's stupid, right? Step equals step and list that last maybe? I have no clue what I'm doing here. But I think that could work now. Let's see. Cals. No cals. And I did that already, so list that last. Let's see. Where did I do a step? Ah, okay. Step and X. Is it X? X. Because that's the previous step. No, probably. And X counts as well. It's loading. Oh. Oh. Shit. But why? Is it? Let's see if it's less than. I don't know. Let's see if that works for the second one. Still not. Okay, so that doesn't work. Okay. So I know that x step slash x step plus 1, that was fine. Oops. And cals was x cals plus y, not as a list. This worked. I could probably, if, can I do it? If, I don't know. Let, for start, I don't know, let start be this. I'm literally struggling a lot. I'm sorry for that. I don't know. In that should probably for now work. Let's see, I'm sorry. Last level is difficult for me. Oh, okay. Hopefully it's just because of that. So, okay, my list.buffer, my table.buffer for this did not work. Okay, but here, let's just say I don't probably need that. Maybe it's better if I do column plus, I don't know what my largest answer is, let's say. Maybe that makes it faster. Probably list generator is not the best solution here. Okay, that seems to work. Now I have my step. What I want is, um, yeah, okay, so then check if start, oh, I forgot the comma. If um, start of Celts is larger or equal to my ABS, then I want start.step, else I want start. And now if, no, and now if this record, I don't know if that works, if access record, then this, else x, I don't know. Record, okay, oh, it works, but apparently this is not large enough. Let's do 3000. Still not. That is insane. 4000. Okay. I think that might actually be it. Let's see. Oh, that's loading along. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's pretty much how you solve it. I think I don't want to do some bonuses anymore. This was already long enough. So yeah, feel free to give me tips for improvements. I'm starting my journey with Power Query, at least with the M language. I'm good with the GUI, I guess, but I want to get deeper into it, and more complicated stuff is really not easy for me yet. So please, if you have any things for me to improve, any tips, or how would you have tackled those, please feel free to write to me. Thanks.